be furloughed. As thousands try to file for unemployment right now, many say they aren't having any success.
Yeah, and in fact, after dozens of failed calls to unemployment, some of those people are now reaching out to us instead. Fox 17's Darren Cunningham live in Grand Rapids this afternoon. Darren, you talked to one woman now who shares this same frustration with a lot of people.
Yeah, Doug Janis, first I want to tell you, we moved into the shade closer to the building because I want to show you something, but the sun is shining. I just want to say that it's good to see that out of all of this, the sun is shining. Again, we moved over this way. In the past hour, I had to actually be the bearer of bad news to a woman who drove up here. I spoke with her from a safe enough distance, telling her as she saw the sign here that the building here is closed. We're at the unemployment office on Plainfield. And even more frustrating is that there's a sign directing people to call the call center or to go online, but they say that's where the struggle continues. They are just trying to get through to a real person to talk to in order to file their claim.
And I don't think my situation is any more severe or any worse off than anybody else's. We're obviously all in this together, but you know, in a time of uncertainty, you're looking for answers, and it seems like everything's so unclear.
Wendy Collins and I FaceTimed. She's among the millions of Michigan residents staying home to stay safe amid the COVID-19 outbreak. Collins is also among tens of thousands of people suddenly unemployed because of the governor's shelter-in-place order to try and stop the spread. As we talked, she stepped outside to speak with me from her vehicle, a silent setting away from her kids, who she is concerned about caring for in the long term.
I just went through this 2 years ago when I was fighting cancer, you know, like what's going to happen to them. And finally, you start to feel a little bit of relief from that.
Relief for this crisis is supposed to come from the state unemployment office. But like other people across the state, she says she's had trouble filing a claim. To start, the offices are closed indefinitely, so everything is online or by phone.
Either it says right away that there's too many people on the system and it hangs up on you, or it'll let you go through all the prompts, and then once you get to the end of the prompt, it'll say the system's full and then hangs up on you. There's a whole bunch of flaws in the system, and it's probably not really the system's fault, right? It's probably just on overload.
And when she tried online,
so I tried that, but immediately came up, your MyWham account is locked. Please call. And then it gave me, again, the customer service number.
Look at this. She says on one of the dozens of calls that did not disconnect, she took a screenshot after waiting 4 hours.
It's scary. It's really scary for me as to what's going to happen next. It's almost bone-chilling.
Wednesday morning, after a week of persistence, Collins says she managed to get through to a real person to proceed with filing her claim. But emails, phone calls, and Facebook messages into our newsroom show countless people have been struggling for at least 2 weeks, trying to beat the 28-day deadline to file and at least get through to someone to be heard.
Thank you so much. I mean, you really don't know how much it means to me that somebody actually took the time to care to listen to me. Like, to me, that, you know, acknowledging that there's a problem and that there's hundreds of people, thousands of people feeling the same exact way, it really does mean the world to me.
Now, in the past hour, I did hear back from the State Department of Labor. The spokesperson says, quote, "We appreciate the patience Michigan residents have shown with the unemployment system over the last few weeks as we continue to provide emergency financial assistance during this historical demand increase."